It was a war zone. Even Bronx River, they used to call this Little Vietnam. You had a gang in every building.
You had to live it. You had to be there.
Landlords torching buildings for the insurance. Politicians didn't give a damn about us. So when you think about all the dirt and the rubble, hip-hop was a way to raise your hand through all that rubble and say, hey, look at me. I got talent. I could draw, I could rap, I could play music, I could dance.
As the pillars of hip-hop were being built at Bronx River projects, a new type of dance was born.
What the world fell in love with was not hip-hop culture, was b-boy culture.
You couldn't go to a street jam or to a party and not see b-boys.
That movement would eventually be known as breaking, a dynamic form of dancing that takes athletic prowess to a whole new level.
It's your style versus my style, like a martial arts approach.
And this craze continues to wow spectators 50 years after its inception.
It's evolved. The moves are better, bigger, stronger.
Because breaking has evolved so much, there's a lot of different ways to break down the dance.
Now it will make its Olympic debut during the 2024 Paris Games. And representing for the U.S. are breakers Victor Montalvo.
I'm just so excited for breaking to be part of the Olympics.
And Sonny Choi.
I think breaking is an incredible addition to the Olympics.
USA in the house!
In that we get to show the world what we do.
But before becoming an international phenomenon, it all started out in the parks.
We were just kids. You're talking about 12, 13, 14-year-old kids going to different neighborhoods, different boroughs. It wasn't safe. The music is what fired us. The music is what drove us.
When I started getting into the scene in 1979, the latest fashion at that time was this movement, this dance that didn't have a name really.
I'm with the third generation of b-boys, 82, 83. And we were more inspired with the media coverage. We seen it on TV every day.
Eventually we became more professional where we were able to travel around the world, do all type of movies and television shows. It was a part of my life that I'll never forget. Having a gymnastics background, I knew it had to evolve into a sport. I mean, it's a lot of agility and intense training.
Now, these kids are doing things that we have never witnessed.
Amazing power moves, death-defying acts. It's obviously a dance. It's a culture. There's history behind it. There's meaning. There's significance behind the movement. But there is a sporting element to it.
We created the sport. When we started throwing our own events and started using a tournament-style bracket system.
The New York City Breakers come back in the 90s and we create events. And we get together all the time for Battle of the Boroughs.
We had the Silverback Open Championships here in Philadelphia.
Then you had Rocksteady crew making events. You had Cross One doing the freestyle session.
Once we saw that format and we were able to go and approach sponsors and then look to like the future of what we could actually do with this, that's when the conversation of the Olympics first started to hit the tables.
When they first announced it, I actually thought it was a joke. I honestly wasn't sure if breakers could get like an international infrastructure together in such a short period of time to be able to like create this Olympic movement.
In order for breaking to be integrated into the Olympic Games, it had to go through an international federation, and breakers didn't have anything in place. The WDSF had been trying to get ballroom dance integrated into the Olympics for some time. They were unsuccessful with that, so breaking came in under ballroom and got pushed into the Games.
And for Sonny Choi of Cookeville, Tennessee, it is a second chance at a childhood dream.
A lot of b-boys, people don't use the modifier b-boy before their name, but for some reason for b-girls they do. So I just go by Sonny, although I see it all the time. They'll say b-girl Sonny, and I'm like, it's fine. I started gymnastics when I was 3 because I saw the Olympics and I wanted to win gold. My whole teenage years were defined by gymnastics. I signed with the collegiate team, and then before I got to college, I blew out my knee, so I ended up quitting. I went to Penn. I applied to Wharton, the business school. Freshman year, I was walking around. There were some people dancing on campus, and I stopped to watch, and then they were like, oh, you should come take a class. So I was like, all right, fine. So I showed up, took the class, stayed after, tried some breaking, and then I was like, oh, this is fun.
Sunny used to live in Philly for some time, and I've seen her roast people. I've seen her take people out.
Coming from a gymnastics background definitely helps. And you can tell, you know, because she has all these difficult moves.
When I look at Sunny, I see a tactician. I know her to be very regimented, very structured, and it translates into her dance. Everything is concise, placed where it needs to be. She has a method to her madness.
I'm a numbers girl. I'm pretty analytical. I'm very like, this is how life needs to be.
And when it was announced that breaking would be in the Olympics, Sunny had a life-changing choice to make.
I never really pursued a passion because I was scared of failing. And then one day I was just like sitting there crying and I was like, I can't do this to myself again. This really was a childhood dream. That's when I decided I was gonna quit my job, go for the Olympics. I was never really happy in corporate, but I kept that job so that I could make money so that I could hopefully have a house and a family. So to give all that work up to then be like, all right, I'm just gonna go break full time. I think that that was really challenging for me. A lot of interviews, a lot of media, everyone was just like, Sunny's gonna be one of the women that make it. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I can do that.
She would go on to win silver at the 2022 World Games and gold at the 2023 Pan American Games, qualifying her for the Olympics.
Since then, I mean, everything's changed. If I were to win a gold medal, I would take it, but that is not my final goal. I really just want to represent for myself, for my family, for hip hop.
I'm really excited to see Sunny's journey. I've known Sunny for over 10 years, from the first time she came to our practice in Queens, and I've seen her evolve as a dancer, as a person.
Sunny is definitely one of the top B girls in the planet, and I think you're gonna see that when they go out there and compete.
And repping for the B-Boys is the kid from Florida.
My name is Victor Montalvo, born in Orlando, raised in Kissimmee, Florida, and I break.
Victor is a phenom. He's like a ninja. His style defines B-boy to me.
You can't even put into words what Victor is, honestly. Like, Victor is like top tier, cream of the crop.
I won most of the worldwide events. I won Undisputed, Red Bull, BC1 World Finals twice.
He wins a lot.
I won like from the regionals to the nationals to then the world finals.
He's been going his whole career with a target on his back.
What else did I win? Culture Shock.
And to stay at the top despite that is like pretty incredible.
Yeah, and that's about it. I was introduced to breaking at the age of 6 and because of my dad and his twin brothers. They were breakers back in Mexico in the early 1980s. It came natural to me because I was in love with this dance, this art form. It wasn't for the money, it wasn't for the competitions, it was just to innovate and to bring my own creativity. I started getting into it competitively about 3 years into my breaking career. I was losing a lot, but I was learning from those losses, like little by little, and I got to understand the formula on how to win events.
He has the fire, he has the passion. He is a real B-boy at heart.
People always ask what country is a threat to the US, and I'm just like, bro, we've got Vic. I don't need to talk to you, we have Vic.
I don't like interviewing. I don't like being on camera. Honestly, if I could, I would just stay at home and do nothing and then just show up to practice and train and then show up at the Olympics and do my thing and go home. I have been told that that is not how it works. I actually use every interview as a chance to share more about the community and about why I love what we do.
The community aspect of breaking is super important. It's hip hop, you know? It's all about bringing togetherness, creating a vibe.
That's what it is. So when we do things, you're bringing a whole community, the B-boy community, the B-girl community.
It's very inspiring to see Victor and Sunny. Victor's one of my top favorites. I hope to be in the Olympics one day. That's one of my dreams.
Very cool to see people do the same stuff I do in the Olympics. So hopefully they'll keep going with it. I definitely hope to go to the Olympics one day. Sunny and Victor are really inspiring because, like, they're the first breakers to make it to the Olympics, and I hope I can take my breaking to the Olympics.
Yo, Sunny! What's good? How you doing? So, how are you feeling about going to the Olympics? Are you stressed? Are you happy? Are you worried?
Stressed.
Yeah?
Anxious. That's actually most of it. I mean, like, part of it's, like, proud because we did it, but yeah, mostly it's just you.
I feel a bit of pressure, but I'm just trying to enjoy the moment. I'm kind of excited, but I also want it to be over with. But, you know, I just want to enjoy the process. That's it. Just have fun.
And for the OGs of the sport, it is a moment that has been a long time coming.
I knew that people wanted to see this. It's a beautiful culture, it's a beautiful dance, and now it's going to become an Olympic sport, which is a dream come true for me.
Yo, what's good?
What's up, brother? Congratulations, bro.
Thank you, thank you. What's the history of this area? Because this is my first time here, so I don't really know much about it.
This was the spot to come to. Coming here and battling other guys, it was incredible.
The first b-boy crew started here, and that was Zulu Kings.
You're on holy ground right now. Like, people don't understand that.
My dad and his twin brother started breaking in Mexico, and the way they got into it was one of their cousins was in US, and they brought back a VHS tape, and it was y'all. It was like a video of the New York City Breakers.
Wow, that's awesome. Being a young kid, I always wanted this culture of ours to live forever. Look what's happening now. You're going to the Olympics to represent us.
Yeah.
You're taking us with you. You gotta hold us down.
They came from nothing during those times, especially in the Bronx, you know, and now they're seeing it at the Olympics.
I just want to wish you guys all the luck. We're all very proud of you. Just love what you do and dance from your heart.
Your training, your dedication is all gonna pay off, man. And you got nothing but love and support from all of us.
It's an honor to have the first b-boy and b-girl going to the Olympics right here where the first b-boy crew started.
It means everything to have your all support. I feel really honored to be here and to be here with you all.
Appreciate y'all. And I'll make sure that we'll pay homage to you guys and we'll show what the true breaking essence is at the Olympics.
Man, don't even play, cause I'll start crying if you come out the New York City Breakers skin tight outfit. You know, oh man, don't even play.
So make sure to watch breaking's Olympic debut during the 2024 Paris Games on NBC.